Yo, what's good? What's goody? Welcome or welcome back to Don Juan Spiritual Guidance. Thank you all for your love and support. It is truly, truly appreciated. We have a collective love reading for you guys here, okay? I am so sorry. The last general collective reading I uploaded this past week, I was supposed to upload a part 2 and that was going to be your love reading. And I've been trying to upload it for the past few days and it just would not upload for the life, However, I was also hearing that other people have been having and experiencing different glitches and so on and so forth. So I know it's astrologically a spiritual warfare, okay, and things of that nature. So if you've been having difficulties, just with people around you and so on and so forth, things working and, and technology just all over the place, honey, it's different shifts that's been happening lately with astrologically and high-key spiritual warfare. It's at its finest. All right, so hang in there, guys. Hang in there, okay? I know it's easier said than done. So if you're new, then let me tell you, please take what resonates, leave the rest behind. This is a collective reading. I do not choose the storyline. The Holy Spirit does. I do not choose the cards that come out. The Holy Spirit does in my team. Okay. This could be past, present, and or future information for you. All right. So, and also all of the readings here at Don Juan Spiritual Guidance is timeless, all right? So it doesn't matter when you come across this, the day is posted, days, weeks, months, years from now, because a message is a message and everybody's in different seasons, okay? So when it's time for you to come across this message, even if it's for someone else, for you to be the deliverer, God is going to allow you to come across this message, okay? So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So Holy Spirit, what do we have? Oh, here we go. Oh, we have wedding. This situation involves marriage. So some of you guys are dealing with someone, even if you're single right now. Some of you guys could have someone from your past that you're very passionate about or haven't stopped thinking about. And this could be the person or people from a poly people that you're going to end up marrying. And so also just to let you know too, this is a safe and sacred space. We're all included. Love is love. God is love. Okay. It doesn't matter if you identify with monogamy, poly, LGBTQIA+. Okay. We do it all, babe. And if you don't like it, you can use your free will and keep on scrolling. Okay. Because you didn't have to stop. All right. Yeah. So for some of you guys, you're already married to this person or people. Okay. Some of you guys are in separation from the person or people you're going to be getting married to. So it's different storylines here. So make sure you put yourself on the side of the story that you feel is appropriate. Now we have heart-to-heart conversations here. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay. So some of you guys are going to and or need to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Now, some of you guys could have already had this and you are on the brink of, do I want to be with this person the rest of my life or these people the rest of my life, or what is it? Okay. Now, some of you guys, you may want to offer your hand in marriage or vice versa here. Okay. Now, others of you guys, you may need to free yourself from a marriage. Okay. Or whoever, for those that are separated from a specific person, specific people, whatever the case may be, they could be freeing themselves from a connection if they got into another connection when you guys separated, or if you did. It's like somebody's freeing themselves from a connection. So we have a few different storylines here. Somebody's freeing themselves from a connection. So like if you guys separated, like if you're going, like if you've been separated for some months, a year or two, whatever the case may be, and you know that whoever you used to be with was in another connection or possibly could have been, it's like they're getting themselves out of that, or you are, if you were the one, okay, or both. Okay. And then because some of you guys, this is the spiritual connection here. Now, others of you guys, you know, you are married and you're needing to free yourself. Now, for some of you guys, this is past information. You already did free yourself, okay? And this is allowing you to have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone from your past, okay? Now, it doesn't have to be from your past. This could be someone that was currently in your life. You just didn't have the connection you do now, okay? Or will. Now, honeymoon as your overall energy. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So this is like a lifetime. Wow. And I was going to say, this is like a lifetime partner. Y'all, look what's behind this card. I'm going to take these cards in reverse. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Oh, you guys. And let me tell you, I'm going to tell you something. A couple of messages that was in that love reading, the Holy Spirit is allowing me to. So one of the messages that was in the love reading that wouldn't upload is, sorry isn't good enough. So some of you guys could be feeling like, you know, whoever is going to be having this heart-to-heart conversation with you, either they're going to feel like your sorry isn't good enough, or you're going to feel like their sorry isn't good enough, because it's like you may feel like it's too much damage. Okay, like they may need to, if you're going to allow it, right? You may feel like, okay, now you need to actually prove yourself, you know, and things of that nature. But also realize if a person is going to prove themselves, you have to allow them to prove themselves, right? So, you know, you make your own decision with that one. The second message is somebody dogged their, like they literally dogged their twin flame or their divine counterpart or their life partner, but it was a test. It was a test. Like who are you going to choose type of energy? Okay. Somebody didn't find out that the person or the people that they dogged, that was an earth angel in disguise, that because God withheld their identity because this person or you were going through a test. And even though they chose someone else or you chose someone else, how they treated you or how you treated them, you didn't have to do that. It's like you still could have kept it real, or they still could have kept it real. And like they could have been honest and did what they felt like they needed to do without causing havoc and disrespect and abuse to you or you to them. Flip the energies as you see fit. Okay, but it looks like somebody thought it was greener grass. Okay, looking for better or whatever the case may be, not knowing that their life partner, their true love, their twin flame, or their soulmate here, the person that God created for you, or the person that you know, or you were created for someone, literally got dogged out, and they or you did not find out until after the separation. So someone is feeling like, you know, they want to talk. But that was the test. Like, can you really see who this person is based upon their actions without me disclosing who they fully and truly are to you? Can you treat this person with respect, even though I have not revealed to you that this is the rib that I created for you? Y'all remember Adam's rib? So, and no gender here. It's just, you know, the story, right? Like the person that God created for you, somebody dogged because of unhealed wounds. And that's no excuse, okay? No excuse here. And that was real sad. That's real sad. This is why you have to be mindful of how you treat people, even when you're upset, because now somebody is possibly missing out on the person that God created specifically for, because of how they treated them or how you treated them. Somebody's might have to miss out if that other person does not want to take them back. I'm hearing rightfully so. Whoo. Too deep for the intro. Oh my goodness. And that's so funny because that was the channeled message right before I started. Too deep for the intro. If you know, you know. All right. I'm hearing that Erykah Badu. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. So that's what some of you guys might be saying or might be feeling due to the experiences you've experienced with, you know, this person or people here, okay? Or this is how they are feeling about you with whatever you may have done or said to them. Flip the energies as you see fit. So this was your mirror here. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So you guys were meant to trigger each other's shadow side, okay? So that you could bring out the parts of you guys that needed to be healed. Again, talking. See, heart-to-heart conversations and talking. They want to talk. Interested, conversing more. Awaited message arrives. Text, call, email, hoovering. Okay, so either you really want to talk and or they do. And you guys could be receiving some sort of message either online, through text, email, whatever the case may be. Or, you know, if this is you wanted to reach out to them. Now, even though it's like they or you want to talk, somebody doesn't. Simultaneously. It's like, I want to talk. Not today, baby. Can't pick up the phone because I'm busy right now. Not dealing with hurt. No, not dealing because you're hurt. Avoiding a conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry. So somebody wants to talk and somebody is still angry. Okay. Or it's questioning like, what's the intention of this conversation? How's it going to go? Is it going to be bullshit? Am I wasting my time? Can I even trust what is coming out of this person's mouth? Is like, you know, is what I'm hearing. We have passion here. Insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So there was a lot of passion in this connection. What I'm hearing though too is somebody, you know, please be mindful of not mistaking passion for love, not mistaking lust for love, okay? So like passion and love can coexist. It's just making sure you have both genuinely, right? And we have date here. So they may want to take you out on a date. For a lot of you guys, you know, that are single, the Holy Spirit is saying, go out there and date. You know, you can't meet anybody new in your home unless you're doing some online dating. Meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. For others of you, whoever you've been dealing with, whether you're separated or whatever the case may be, they want to take you out on a date. Okay? But it's up to you if you know, want to let them. Because it looks like there was a lot of hurt here. Like, can you imagine actually coming across the person that God designed specifically for no one else except you, and you dog them out? It's already bad somebody's here possibly chose someone else over the person or people that God specifically created for them, but to dog them out too? Can you imagine that? Whether that was you or whoever you were dealing with. Dang. Ooh. Now, you guys, if you want to book a personal reading, my 25% off sale is ending on Monday. So tomorrow is the last day. Okay, if you guys want to receive a personal reading, you do have to go on the website, sign up for the email list, then you will receive your code, okay? And then you can pick whatever reading you want to on the tarot reading section of the website, okay? Career, love, situational, general, whatever the case may be. And then you can enter your code in at checkout, and then you will receive your 25% off, okay? And then you will receive a video recorded reading like this, all right, where you're able to see the cards, you're able to see the Holy Spirit pop the cards out, okay, receive channel messages and so on and so forth with an unlisted YouTube link, okay? So if you want to book, feel free to. The website link is linked down in the description box below. And also, if you guys are interested in seeing your zodiac sign, okay, for my sun, moon, rising, Venus, and North Node, people who are very zodiac like love the zodiacs, I do collective readings for the zodiac signs on YouTube. Okay, so if you want to check out more personal messages in that way, they're still collective, you can feel free to do so. The website, the YouTube link is in the description box as well. Okay, all right. So Holy Spirit, what's going on? What do we need to see? What do we need to see? So for a lot of you guys, this happened in your past here, okay? And you could feel like in a lot of cases, somebody is not fighting for you, or somebody did not fight for you. Fight for this connection, okay? Or this is how they feel about you. Yeah, Knight of Wands here. Somebody wanted to play around, and now it's like they want to rush back in, whether this is you or whoever you were dealing with here. Now, some of you guys, you're with someone now currently who's playing around, unless you know you're playing around on them. And that's exactly, I'm hearing that's exactly why what happened in a lot of people's cases here. Holy Spirit is saying, you know, people were in connections playing around and didn't think that people's feelings were going to get hurt, or they weren't being considerate or being spiteful. And I'm hearing God said it. Well, God is not going to say the word, but I would say it for them. They fucked around and found out. Okay. Yeah, King of Pentacles here. So for a lot of you guys, especially those of you that have been in separation, you've been working on your coin, whether this is you or whoever you've been dealing with. Okay. And if you feel like your finances are not where you want them to be, they are about to be. Okay. Depending on what side of karma you are on. Because if you're the one that dogged your life partner out, the one that God created for you, the one that God created to be equally yoked for you, whoever did that, you or whoever you were dealing with, whoever did that, baby, you know you're going to be going through it again before you look. This is why people have to be upfront with their intentions. Hey, you know, I want a kid, but I don't want to settle down with anybody. I think I love the way you carry yourself. Would you like to co-parent? Do you want to have a kid? Right? So then you know up front, okay, I'm not really going to be with this person for real. We're just going to co-parent peacefully, right? Things of that nature, because we like how each other carries ourselves and so on and so forth, right? Not with the rah-rah. Right? Somebody may say, you know what? Hey, I like how you are, and I don't want anything serious. I would love for you to be my sex partner. Can you please be my sex partner? Let's go get tested together. Let's exchange the test in front of the doctor together to make sure that we have trust established, right? Let's make sure we are appreciating one another's body. Hey, I want to be in a committed relationship with you. I think you're an amazing person. I see your value and your worth. How do you feel about me? Right? Somebody was not upfront with exactly what they wanted. It's like how thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm hearing this. It's how somebody did this situation. Like somebody didn't think it all the way through. They just was very impulsive and things of that nature. You have to be mindful of your intentions, and you have to be upfront with your intentions. And what I'm hearing is that somebody was not upfront with their intentions because it was like they were trying to have their cake and eat it too. And God is not saying that you can't have your cake and eat it too. The world is your oyster. What the Holy Spirit is saying is how this person went about it. They didn't go about it with honesty. They didn't go about it with integrity. Either you or they didn't, right? They went about it maliciously, spitefully, vengefully, to get what they wanted despite how somebody else felt, or to get what you wanted despite how somebody else felt. Flip the energies as you see fit. And now somebody fucked around and literally blew up, possibly having a life connection here in this lifetime with their true love, their life partner, the one that God literally put here on this earth for them or for you. That's so sad. Like, y'all were going to build an empire together is what I'm hearing. Y'all were going to play around, have your fun, and things of that nature. But it's like instead of somebody coming forward and saying, hey, I have a lot of lust inside of me and I don't want to hurt you because I see your worth or see your value, or maybe they didn't see your worth, or maybe you didn't see their worth, right? Because man, like for somebody to really fuck up like this, somebody couldn't have seen somebody work. Somebody couldn't have cared genuinely enough to do this. Like what? It's making me mad. Like what? Wow. It's like somebody, instead of them just saying, hey, like I said, I have a lot of lust inside of me and I think it's best for us to take a break, or for us to, you know, chill out for a minute. I don't want to hurt your feelings. This is why I'm being upfront with you. And things of that nature. I want to play around some more, right? Being upfront, being real. Because here's the thing. At least the person or you would be honest. Trust would not be violated because you're being honest. You're being truthful. The truth may hurt also at the same time. Let's say after you guys separate, because at that point, if that's what you're going to say, you can't expect them to wait on you if you want to play around, and vice versa. You're not obligated to wait on them and they're not obligated to wait on you. Non-committal, right? No commitment, no waiting, right? Now, if you guys establish some sort of agreement or boundaries, then you know you have to uphold that, right? You would want somebody to uphold their end of the bargain. You got to uphold yours, right? So I'm hearing, you know how that should go. So yeah, Holy Spirit, somebody knew and still didn't do. Oh man, what were they or you thinking? What were you thinking? And I'm hearing it wasn't like they weren't getting like guidance, but some of the guidance that they or you were getting was not in you or their best interest. And then there was a couple of guidance they were getting spiritually, but like, or you were getting spiritually or in ignoring because of unhealed wounds. Still no excuse. Because somebody could have been upfront and here's the thing. If you just so happen to be single when they're done playing and, you know, things of that nature, and they were honest with you, they still kept it G with you, they still kept it 100 with you, they were still truthful, you might, you know, they made a change and things of that nature, and you just so happen to be single, you didn't wait on them or they didn't wait on you, whatever the storyline is for you, then hey, at least you could say, okay, well, we could get it, so try the trust. Because if you don't have trust, you don't have anything. Somebody violated some serious trust here. Okay? The truth is out. The moon card in reverse, Piscean energy. But somebody doesn't want to talk about this because somebody's embarrassed. They don't want to talk about how they was playing around. They don't want to talk about how they was searching for greener grass. Can you imagine searching for greener grass when the Holy Spirit put the person that he created for you in your face, but you were too blind to see? Oh, wow. Can you imagine that? You looking for greener grass when the person or people that God created specifically for you is right in your face. They just may differ from your usual type and expectations. But you would have been able to see that had you healed, or they would have been able to see that, how they healed. Flip the energies as you see fit. Still no excuse, because like God said, even if they necessarily couldn't see or they wanted to do X, Y, and Z, they still could have kept it G. They could have kept it 100. They could have been honest with you and truthful with you. So at least the trust wouldn't have been gone. Or you could have been honest with them, or you could have been spoke your truth so that the trust wouldn't have been gone here. Man. Well. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah. So now they're getting breadcrumb, or they're going to be getting that breadcrumb energy, or you are. Okay. I'm hearing, and that's the contract. So however somebody did somebody, it's like now they're, because like this person or people here breadcrumbed you, or you breadcrumbed them, made you feel belittled, unworthy, and all the rest of that. But no, a lot of you guys fought this devil energy off. Mind you, again, this was devil energy. And They could have transformed out of this, okay? Or you could have flipped energies as you see fit. Okay? And for some of you guys that have been in separation for quite some time from this person or people, they have gone through a transformation. Okay, so they're gonna, and that, thank you, Holy Spirit. So that was one of the other messages in the video that wouldn't post. Somebody and this is for a fraction. Okay, and okay, not even just a fraction. This particular fraction is for spiritual unions. Okay, when I say spiritual unions, divine counterpart connections, like twin flame, okay, soulmates, things of that nature. Okay, the ones that have like a mission to do here. The Holy Spirit is saying, for those of you guys that have been in separation, you or they are coming back, depending on what side of the story you're on. And they're gonna be like a whole new person. They're gonna feel like a new person, okay? Because they actually went to therapy, or they went to life coaching. They actually addressed the root causes. They did the shadow work. They actually didn't just do the shadow work. They applied the new behaviors, so much so to the point where they were able to uncondition themselves from those negative patterns of why they were operating, how they were operating, or you, okay? And they actually reparented themselves and things of that nature, and applying it to their life and so on and so forth. So that becomes the new habitual behavior versus the negative behaviors, right? So a lot of unlearning and unconditioning being done here, but that's not going to be the case for everybody, okay? That's only for that small section that I was talking about there, as a side note. Not for those of you that are single and you don't necessarily have a past person that you dealt with like this, or whatever the case may be. The Holy Spirit is saying that you're going to have new love, okay? But you do have to get back out there and date, whatever that may look like for you, because I'm hearing like how you want new love, like you hiding. Right? Like you hiding. I mean, it is one thing if you are doing the dating apps or whatever the case may be. Also, at the same time, the Holy Spirit's like, get out a little bit more. You know, if you want to, because you make your own decisions. The Holy Spirit just wants you to consider, like, what you're doing when you are asking God why. Thank you. The choices you're making when you're asking God why, okay? So, that was for somebody. So it's like, if you were getting this breadcrumb energy, baby, if they was being stingy with spending their money with you, if they were being stingy with their time, or you were being stingy with your time or money, if you were being if they were being, you know, giving you breadcrumbs, not telling you, you know, reassurance or consistent, they weren't reciprocating, you know, things of that nature, you know, they're getting this, or you're about to get this, because I'm hearing what goes around comes around. Signed, sealed, and delivered by karma. So it's like it's a switch. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm hearing that song by Will Smith. It's called Switch. Hey. Yeah, so it's like, so Dawa Collective, if you had somebody that treated you like this, Six of Pentacles energy in reverse, this is the energy you're stepping into if you haven't already. Okay, now Donghua Collective, if you know some of you guys was sitting here treating somebody like this, you know, you're gonna have to learn your lesson to never do that again, and then God will bless you when he feels like your heart is true. And that's for anybody, whether that's you or them, because as I always say, God is going to be a parent before anything. God is not going to reward bad behavior. And if for others of you that's still attached in a relationship to someone that is abusing you, or you're abusing them, God does not want to bless. You have to be mindful of who you're attached to too, because God may want to bless you, but may not want to bless them. And it's not that God will never bless them. It's just that God doesn't want to reward bad behavior and make somebody think, oh yeah, now here's the thing. You can't see people with ill intentions with a lot of assets, baby. That's not blessings from God. That's blessings from, and that's not even blessings. I was going to say those are selfish gifts from the devil. And I say selfish gifts because you know nothing comes from the devil for free. Okay. Not acting like that. You ain't getting it. Okay. What's the hidden truth, Holy Spirit? So you inspire me. So, you guys, you or they, feel inspired. You guys, I'm hearing both feel inspired by each other. Okay. I don't know why this happened. So it's like, when it's all said and done, it's like, man, I'm hearing that 21 Savage song. When it's all said and done, who you gonna ride for? Who you gonna die for? Like when it's all, literally, when it's all said and done, did this really have to happen? Whether this is you or them, okay, thinking this. But somebody had to learn here. Oh, thank you, Holy Spirit. So another channeled message. Somebody did have a karmic contract that they had to go fulfill with someone else. So it's like, from a 3D perspective, somebody did handle this wrong. From a 5D perspective, it was like, it was kind of supposed to happen. So like, by the time they get to marry you, they would have fucked up with somebody else and not with you. Like, okay, yeah, they messed up with you, but they really, 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 really messed up. Like, for example, they could have married somebody else, right? And found out real quick that this is not, and they could have ended up getting with somebody that was worse than them. Okay, but they were contracted to do that because, one, how they treated you or how you treated them. Okay, flip the energies as you see fit if this is you. Okay, and then 2, they were also contracted because, if for this to be your life partner, the actual person that God created for you, but they're still in this unhealed energy, and this is how God had to sit them down or you down. It's like them getting the practice in with being married so that you not the practice. Does that make sense? So like, and I mean, I know it's still like, well, I still don't want them with nobody else, or I don't know, they don't want you with anybody, or whatever the case may be. It's like they're doing all their fuck ups in that marriage because of their unhealed wounds and things of that nature. So it's like a karmic is doing what you didn't have the heart to do because your heart isn't like that, right? So it's like they had to meet their match. So it's like you guys fell out of alignment with each other because you were raising your vibration, but they weren't raising theirs because they weren't healing. Or they were raising their vibration and you weren't raising yours. It was some sort of opposite happening here. Okay? And because of that, you guys fell out of alignment, and they were in alignment with this negative karmic energy, and they fell for temptation, or you fell for temptation. Okay? And just know that the person that they ended up being with or ended up like marrying, or you, it's like I'm hearing it was for practice. So that by the time they marry you or just got with you, because everybody doesn't want to be married, they won't pull that same shit because it would have, I'm hearing, scarred them so bad that it was the catalyst. So for some of you guys, they were the catalyst for your spiritual awakening, and this marriage or this karmic connection that they ended up getting in with this separation for a lot of you was the catalyst for their spiritual awakening, their transformation, and things of that nature. This is why you have to let people go through their karma. You can't always save people, and I had to learn that too. Right? In certain instances, yes, you could definitely be of service to God and help people and things of that nature. Also, at the same time, you have to be mindful. If you keep saving somebody over and over and over and over and over again from a same situation they keep making a decision with, you're not helping them learn. If you keep saving them from the consequences of their own actions. So they had to deal with the consequences of their own actions. And what I'm hearing too is they would not be getting it as bad if they didn't try to energetically spit on you while leaving, confidently leaving. Because it's like now they feel embarrassed and a fool because they was for sure that this other person or people, this other grass that they were searching for was they felt like it was definitely greener than you. This is why everything that glitters is not gold. You have to look at the content of somebody's character, not what they look like on the outside and not what they have. You have to look at how they treat people when they're mad, when they're sad, and when they're happy, and how they handle situations with other people too. Child, I still have feelings for you. So they still have feelings for you. They know you still have, I'm hearing they know you still have feelings for them. So they could be getting readings on you. We have, will you ever make things right? So some of you guys are like, are you ever going to make it right? I trusted you. So, you know, again, the trust has been broken. Like we said earlier, I can't get enough of you. So you guys feel each other's energy. I wonder how you feel. So again, they want to talk or you want to talk. Okay. Flip the energies as you see fit. Okay. So we're going to close off with these messages here. That's so deep. So for some of you guys, you know, if you don't want to take this person back, God will like transfer that energy, the person that God literally created for you, or the people that God created for you, and you know, will transfer that divine counterpart energy to someone else to give you your flowers the first time, okay? Because that's what you deserve. Or this is what they're going to get because that's what they deserve. Flip the energies as you see fit, depending on what side of the story you're on, okay? Now, for others of you, you know, talk to God. Make sure you talk to God, okay? And things of that nature to confirm certain things throughout this reading, okay? Because, again, this is a collective reading. This is for guidance. You still have to make your own decision at the end of the day. Now, for some of you guys, you do have a mission with this person or people here. And for some of you guys, this person is coming back because they went through their transformation and they're ready for you now. For some of you guys, you guys didn't even have a chance. You know, some of you guys didn't even make it even into a relationship. So for those of you guys, you might be giving this another chance. For some of you, you know, make sure you just check the fruit. Check the fruit. Don't let anybody just tell you anything. Okay? Make sure those words match the actions and not just when they want something. Consistently. Yeah. So they want to have a movie night with you, spending time together. I love being with you. We have so much fun, okay? Or, you know, this is what you want to do with them. Pampering, self-love, treat yourself, take yourself on a date. Oh. My singles, if God got to tell you one more time. Now, of course, you know, you make your own decisions. For those of you guys that don't want to date. Well, here's the thing. You can take yourself out. Go take yourself to the movies. Take yourself to a restaurant if you want to. Okay? Or cook yourself something nice. Have an at-home nice date or whatever the case may be. Okay? I'm just hearing, you know, spoil yourself. Okay? Somebody wants to spoil you or you want to spoil someone. I am just baffled, y'all, because I'm over here like, wow, can you believe screwing over somebody that God made specifically for you? Like, that's, but you got to understand, if God allowed that to, well, he was trying to see something. Having a baby. Finally, I've been wanting a family with you. Mutual baby love. So this person or people here wanted a family with you, or you want a family with them. Now, in other cases, I mean, I have to say it because I say what needs to be here. Yeah, baby. So for some of you guys, I'm hearing some of you guys feel tricked because, you know, you guys talked about having a family, things of that nature. And for some of you guys, you do. For some of you guys, you already have kids by this person. Okay, and you feel like they tried to sell you a dream. Now, for others of you guys, you sold somebody a dream. Okay, for some of you guys, you could feel trapped, like they could have, you know, tricked you into getting pregnant, or that they were going to be here, or this is what you did. Now, in other cases, this is what could have happened to them during some of you guys' separation. They could have got someone else pregnant, or you. Or unless they got pregnant, sorry. Ooh, we have locked up, street dude, legal issues, unexpected call, being released, or no bond. So whoever you're dealing with could be caught up in some legal issues. They could literally be in jail, or, you know, just in the court system. Somebody's taking them through the courts. Okay, unless you know you're dealing with some legal issues or whatever the case may be. Flip energies as you see fit. Yeah, we have generous here, baby. Go do something nice for yourself. So if you guys are having court issues, and you know you're like on the better side of karma, you're gonna win your case. Okay. For them though, if they haven't been doing justice or whatever the case may be, like this was karmically meant to occur for them. Because I keep hearing like they didn't have to treat you like that, or you didn't have to treat them like that. Flip energies as you see fit. Yeah, recharge. Emotionally or physically drained, checked out, exhausted, energy vampire. Yeah, so it's like this person or people is getting worn out. How they wore you out. Like, I'm hearing return of energy. Some of you guys could have literally did a return of sender for those that may be into divination and you feel like they were sending you negative energy. Yeah. So it's like they see you as marriage material, or you see them as marriage material. I hate nothing about you. See, I'm telling you. And somebody's mad they really fucked up. Man. Can you imagine, like, what would a person say? Oh, I'm sorry for dogging you out. You're my life partner. But thank you, Holy Spirit. So God said that was the point. God didn't reveal who you were truly to this person. Like your earth angel essence and your gifts, your abilities and things of that nature are them to you. Because God wanted to teach somebody a lesson here. Like they were being tested. Can you treat somebody how they deserve to be treated without knowing who they are to you? Whether this was your lesson or theirs. It's kind of like goes back to the reading that I've posted on here, you know, treating a janitor the same way that you would treat a CEO. Why? Because a human is a human, no matter the title. Respect is respect. Integrity is integrity. I'm hearing God is saying, where was your morality? So this person could have had like a horrible sense of morality, did not have a sense of code of conduct, or whatever the case may be. This person could have been, or you could have been the type of person that was willing to step on anybody to just get what they want when they want, no matter if they have to cheat, lie, steal, you know, fabricate, whatever the case may be. And I'm hearing God was not pleased. So now somebody's left chasing you, or you chasing them. Doesn't want to leave you alone. They will keep trying. Okay. And we have luxury suite. Let's spend time together. Let's spend the night together. I want to spend time with you. Fireworks hot and heavy. Yeah, so they could reach out saying they want to spend time with you, link up, you know, whatever the case may be, or this is what you want to say to them. Flip energies as you see fit here. And we have understanding. Okay, with snake in disguise, an enemy as a friend or lover, a thief, someone who acts like they care but doesn't. Okay, talking things out, hearing one another, compromising. So, you know, it's coming to understanding, like they need somebody here, either here and or whoever you're dealing with needs to understand how bad they really snaked you or how you snaked them. Because now somebody is really, they're really getting it. So if they snaked you, they're being snaked 10 times fold, which is why they ended up in this position here. Somebody that they was under the impression with, that understood them and was for them, was really the devil in disguise, baby. Okay. And I'm hearing this was a setup, and God allowed it to happen because they didn't have to, again, treat you, or you didn't have to treat them like that. Just because you or they may not have been ready for something serious, somebody didn't have to handle things the way that they did. I'm hearing God is saying he does not expect people to be perfect. However, in this situation, somebody at least knew that they could have handled it better. They didn't have to handle it the way that they did, but they willingly chose to. And that's why God is upset. Not because of what this person or you didn't know, is what you did know and how you chose to still, even with warnings, handle the situation. I'm hearing disgust. So you could feel this guy. I'm here. Everybody is feeling disgusted. Somebody's feeling disgusted with themselves. Somebody's feeling disgusted with the other person. God's just disgusted with this situation. Now, you know, God is a forgiving God. Also at the same time, like, look how much healing has to be done individually and possibly collectively if you decide to at least be an associate with this person, if not actually getting back with them. And that's, you know, so you're gonna have to make a decision with, you know, when it comes to that. This was your true love for a lot of you. This was who you were. God literally made for you. And I'm so sorry that this happened. Whew, child. Like, can you imagine that? I'm still like a little shooketh with that. So thank you guys for your love and support here on this channel. It is truly, truly appreciated. And remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.